Hello, it's me, David Bryant Dobbs, and welcome to the first part in a series of videos about artist residencies. So in the first part here, we're going to talk about what are artist residencies and why are they important. Currently, I'm an artist in residence at the Prairie Center for the Arts in Peoria, Illinois. I got here about 2 weeks ago, and I've been working really hard, and you can see right behind me I finished this painting just a couple days ago. Been working all day and all night. So let's start off with what is an artist residency? Well, an artist residency is a place that will house an artist and give them a studio to work in. And these places can be anything from a college or a university to a museum or to a art center in anywhere in the world. There's artist residencies all over the world. There's many out there. And this is my second one. My first one was just outside of Beijing in China. And that one was a lot of fun. I did that one about 1.5 years ago. So there's different types of artist residencies, and they will either pay you, they'll give you a stipend, a monthly or weekly stipend. There will be ones that are free, where they'll give you a place to live and they'll give you a studio, but they won't pay you. And then there's other ones where you have to pay for, basically you pay rent for a place, for a studio and a place to live. So here at the Prairie Center for the Arts is the second type, where it's basically free. They give us a free studio and a free place to live. They give us a beautiful studio and a beautiful house. But I don't get paid anything, but at the same time I don't have to pay anything. They don't give us any free meals here, but that's basically all I have to cover though, is my food, gas, and materials. Everything else is free. The use of the studio and all the equipment is free. So why are these things important? I think they're important for artists to just have time to work on creating whatever they want to create. And generally when you apply to these residencies, you give them a project outline, but they can be very detailed or they can be very vague. Myself being a painter, basically my project outline was I just want time to work on new paintings. And that's what I wrote, and that's what I'm doing. So I think that artist residencies are very important for all stages of artists, from emerging, mid-level career to senior artists. They're important at all different stages and for different reasons. For emerging artists, it's great to have that time right when you get out of school to just keep the ball rolling, to keep working, because the worst thing for an artist is to stop working. As long as you can keep working, like, things will happen. You just have to trust in yourself and keep working. Things will happen. And that's where I'm at. I am basically what would be called an emerging artist. I don't have gallery representation at the moment. I've been in maybe 15 shows about, I think, and this is only my second residency. And so it's great for emerging artists because you get out of school and you don't really know what to do with your life and you just want to keep working. And so applying for a residency is a great thing. For mid-level career artists, it's great as well because maybe they have a show that's coming up and they need to get a bunch of work done, or they have gallery representation but they don't have a place to work, or they don't have a space large enough to do the work that they want to do, or they don't have time to experiment because they have all of it, like they have galleries that's expecting work, but they don't have time to experiment and create a new series and maybe make new work or go down a new path that they've never tried before. And then it's also great for senior level artists, like maybe professors at universities, because they're always busy and they want to take 3 months or 6 months or whatever to just work on making work, to get away from everything and to just sit down and make work. And every residency is different on the time frame. Here at the Prairie Center for the Arts, their maximum time length is 3 months. Myself, I took the maximum time allotted, and I will be here until the end of March, 3 months. And in a lot of these, they'll let you decide how long you want to stay. There's another artist here who will be here the same amount of time as myself. There's another artist who will only be here a month, and then there's a new artist coming in a couple days, and she'll be here about 2 months. And then we also have a writer that is going to be here about 2 months. And these residencies are generally specific on what they want, but they will take in different people from visual artists to media artists to dancers to musicians to writers. There's residencies for every type of artistic discipline. You just have to find them. And so residency lengths will go from anywhere from about 2 weeks to a year to 2 years. I've heard of some that are about 2 years, but I think those are pretty rare. The more common time lengths are about 1 month to a year. And it all depends on the place. So let's go and let's take a look around here. And we'll take a look at my studio and the studios here at the Prairie Center for the Arts. And so this is my studio, and we have, you know, just all my stuff here, my gesso, my paint, you know, different other supplies, computer, I need that. This is the painting that I just started today. We won't talk too much about that. And they supplied easels here. I did bring my own easel because I'm pretty picky about those type of things, and I work fairly large, so I wanted a big easel. But they have easels here. Had all these different tables. That's a painting over there that I'm working on for my father. Plenty of tables. You know, of course, the new painting. And down through these double doors over here, might get a little loud in here because this is where the ventilation is. Over here are the front doors, and go out there and you go outside. Over here we have a print studio. They have different types of printing equipment. I don't really know too much about it. I mean, I know a little bit about the printing processes, but I don't really work that way, so I don't really even know what these things are called. Just printing presses, I guess. And the Prairie Center for the Arts is really nice too. They give us bikes, but since it is January, I haven't got out on the bike yet. Hopefully, you know, sometime in March it'll be warm enough to do that. There's another little area over there for a studio. Here, one of the other artists and myself set up a little photography setup so we can photograph our work. These are his lights, and I have like a really nice camera, and we have this nice blank wall, so we set this up. Over here's another artist area. I'm not really gonna look at her work too much because I don't really know if she would want it looked at. And in here is another artist's area, another artist studio. Again, I won't look too much at his work, and just because I didn't ask them about it. This, I'm not really sure what that is. And in here we have our kitchen. Generally these places all have a nice kitchen, and back there is the dark room. Let's go back and take a look at that. It's dark. Oh, no, it's not so dark. And, you know, sinks and all of the darkroom photography equipment. Everything's set up for a nice dark room here. And we got our bathroom back here. And all of this different storage. And this bathroom's really nice. It's actually got a shower even. So if you end up staying here and working all night, you can take a shower. That's always great. And that's pretty much the studio area here. So yes, next episode we'll take a look at the residency house, and we'll talk about the application process for artists or residencies. Yes, for artist residencies. We'll talk about the application process next time, and who should apply and how you should apply, all those different things. So keep an eye out for that video. If you want to learn more about myself and my work, I have links below to my website, to my Facebook fan page, to my Twitter feed. And if you want to know more about the Prairie Center for the Arts, I put a link to their website as well down below. So go ahead and check it out. Till next time, have a great day.